Namaste everyone, and welcome to the Wednesday Anchor Delight. So before we start, let's ask for blessing, shall we? To the Divine Supreme One, Divine Father, Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints of all traditions, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers. Personally, to my teacher, Grandmaster Tuakok Sui Mahagu Jumeiling, we ask for divine light, divine love, divine guidance, divine healing energy, and divine protection. Thank you for blessing us with a loving heart, an intelligent mind, and a powerful will, that we may be of service to others. We thank you in full faith, and so it is. All right. So before we do our meditation, just talk a little bit about spiritual detoxification. You know, that's one of those things that I just got out of, some of your comments. You're saying that, when you're doing meditation, sometimes you start crying, sometimes you start feeling some discomfort, or sometimes the more you meditate, the more depressed you become, which doesn't make any sense. Of course, some of you go, I don't know what the heck you're talking about. So it depends on where you're coming from. And so let's just address it in general, because a lot of people on the spiritual path, without understanding the details, the concepts, it's easy to just come up with stuff. I don't know, maybe I'm just becoming a world ascended master, that's why I'm having all these problems, or whatever. People could say anything that's crazy and ridiculous, but it's as simple as this. Okay, if I have a cup, if I have old whatever, coffee, tea, whatever it is that's in there, and I want to drink something fresh, there's only two ways to do this. One, anybody figured out, we just dump out the old liquid and pour the new liquid in, right? Or some people say, I'll keep pouring the new liquid until the new liquid displaces the old liquid. And that's exactly what happened with a lot of people on the spiritual path. They have this perception that, all I got to do is just keep inviting this new energy, this new frequency, make my meditation more powerful, just load on more crystals, put on more stuff, and then just keep dumping stuff in it. And guess what? Whether you like it or not, you have a displacement process. The new stuff will kick out the old stuff. That's why some of you, the more you meditate, the more crap comes out. Go, I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just being attacked by the other side. That's usually what people hear. That's what people say. So let's set this straight, because some of you are becoming crazy superstitious, because I see that in your comments. All right? You always hear this in church, like, the holier you get, the more the other side's trying to attack you. Okay, I'm going to shoot straight. Some of you are not going to like this. You cannot talk from both sides of your mouth. One side of you say, the holier I get, I'm being attacked by the evil side, the dark side. And the other side of your mouth is saying, there's this law of attraction. The more loving and the more spiritual I become, the more I attract loving, good energy. Make up your mind. Which one is it? Exactly the point. Because you're making stuff left and right. Look, it's as simple as this. One of the main reasons you raise your vibration is so that the low vibrations will not touch you. And you attract let's just say, the attention of angelic beings and higher beings and great teachers. That's why we said, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. I don't know what book you're reading. I never heard of when a student is ready, as in their spiritual developed, they're going to be attacked. That's dumb. I know it sounds harsh, but sometimes the soft approach doesn't get through. I cannot tell you how many people have come to me. This is my 30-something year already. I've seen people say, the more I meditate, the more I start crying, getting upset because I'm being attacked by the evil side. I'm going, so why don't you bother wasting your time sitting and meditating and doing these good things? Why don't you just stay where you were before? Because Is that the reward of being spiritual? Having all this crap thrown at you? But you see, since people don't understand it, that's a stupid excuse they give. Or it's like somebody says something, it perpetuates, they go, oh yeah, man, psychic attack, that's so real. I'm not saying it's not real, but in my opinion, this is just my opinion, I could be completely wrong, at least in my personal experience, seeing what I've seen over these years, maybe 90% of that stuff that you claim to be psychic attack is you attacking yourself. You know why? Because all the negative thoughts, negative emotions in the past that we've experienced going through life, it's sitting in the energy field. So if you don't clean it out, you don't do a spiritual detox, the minute more high frequency energy comes in, it just magnifies everything. Case in point, full moon. Right? So basically, if you don't get rid of your crap, the more you meditate, it's just like every day is full moon. Oh yeah, it's a spiritual path, it's always a battle. There's no doubt there's always a battle, and that battle is not what you think. The battle that most people think is like, oh yeah, man, there's evil, the other forces are attacking me. You go, no, they got better things to do. The attack is happening from within, between our old nature and our new nature. You go, what the heck does that mean? It's as simple as this. There's two parts of it. Part one, whatever old emotions and thoughts we created are sitting like holograms and thought forms and emotion forms in the aura. So let's say, I don't know, I'll make something up. Let's say 3 years ago, you got angry with someone and you could not forgive them. Okay? So that anger, resentment is sitting in your energy field. To be more specific, your back solar plexus. And then you're talking to someone and that person started telling you, oh yeah, they're angry with someone or they got upset with you because you did something. It was very, very minor. Nothing to do with whatever happened 3 years ago. After the conversation, you feel heavy, and every time you think about them, you feel nauseated. So what conclusion do you have? Or what would most people tell you if you consult someone? Yeah, that person's attacking you. No, that person's got better things to do with their life. Nobody wakes up in the morning and says, who am I going to shoot today? You know what it is? That old thought form sitting in your aura of the anger, resentment you did not release, essentially woke up because, remember, you keep quoting this law of attraction thing. Well, live it. Because of that law of attraction, because of that emotional crap that's sitting in your aura, and you being angry with this person, this woke this guy up. And then whatever this stuff comes up, attaches to it. But since you are not aware of it, you blame the other guy. When in reality, it's because we did not do our work. You see, most people don't like to hear that. It's easier to blame someone of psychic attack rather than saying, I was not responsible to cleaning up my old stuff. I did not purify myself. I did not get rid of my old negative tendencies. It's easier to blame someone. And that's usually, I know some of you are not going to be happy with this, so I'll tell you anyway. I've seen that so many times, and they start rambling. Oh yeah, I met this person, they're attacking me. I'm going, in the back of my mind, it's one of those. And then I'm going, are you done? And I just tell them, just to make them happy. Okay, close your eyes, we'll do some cleansing. You say, let's see how you feel. So in pranic healing, we do pranic psychotherapy, right? Using electric violet, divine energy to pull out stuff of the aura and the chakras. How do you feel? Oh, I feel so much better. I don't feel them attacking me anymore. I go, I didn't do anything outside. All I did to clean the crap inside of you. Oh, you mean they didn't attack you? No, you were attacking yourself. Now, some would say, oh, okay, I got it. Some people, nope. They never come back. You know why? I did not give them what they want to hear. So, what do? They keep looking for a healer that will enable their stupid behavior. That's what they do. They keep looking for someone who will agree with them. So, at some point, it becomes a delusion. How are we doing so far? Painful, right? I know some of you go, I don't know if I can handle this. Then you know my answer to that. Sayonara. Go somewhere else. I'm not here to tickle your ears. Because if that's what I do, you don't grow. My teacher taught me in my face. Because he knew if he sugarcoat everything and make me feel good, I won't progress. At some point he looked at me, he goes, you're getting very superstitious. I said, Master, what do you mean? Well, you're wearing all that stuff on your neck. What is that for? Well, Master, this is to protect me from this, protect me from that, this protect me from this. Oh, really? So people are attacking you all day long? I don't know, Master, just in case. Get the idea? Look, it's as simple as this. You keep saying the law of attraction. So as you raise your vibration, guess what kind of vibration you attract? Higher ones. That's that. Right? So focus on your spiritual practice and meditation and raise your vibration. And the question is, how do you raise your vibration? This is part 2. You cannot raise your vibration. You cannot keep reaching up when the emotional, mental garbage is pulling you down. Does that make sense? It's just like if you're a balloon, the way my teacher explained it, my teacher said, the soul is like a balloon, a hot air balloon that's taking off. Step 1, you have to cut all the lines or the cords connecting them to the ground. Step 2, remove the weights. But some people, I want to spiritually evolve. They want to keep taking off, but number 1, they're tied to the people they're angry with. They won't let go, they won't forgive. So they literally are chained to them. And they go, I want to take off. Well, how the heck are you going to take off when all these people you're latching onto, let me repeat, you are latching onto them. I want to take off. It's impossible. And then when finally, I forgave and let go. Now I'm really perfect. Oh yeah? If you're really perfect, how come you still feel terrible? Because there's still stuff in your basket. You don't get rid of it, you can't take off. That's why some of us, I'm saying us because I experienced it a few times also, you're doing deep meditation. Yeah, man, it's so peaceful. I love it. Oh, yeah. And suddenly, out of nowhere, you start feeling nauseated. You feel pain. You feel this. And somebody starts shaking. And some of you in deep meditation, suddenly you go, right? Or some of you in deep meditation, you start going, and all the sorrow and pain you experience just come to the surface. And I'm so spiritual. My Kundalini is awakened. No, that means all your crap that just came out. That's why. But it's dramatic. I mean, imagine if you have a room of 1,000 people and everybody's doing that. People are going to go, yeah, man, powerful teacher. No. I don't know about you, but who wants to suffer? People think you have to suffer to develop. Why don't you do the smart thing? You don't like what's inside here. Dump it out first. Put what you put in and drink it. It's too simple. That's why people don't like it. Imagine you teach a workshop. Okay, step 1, clean your crap out. Step 2, raise your vibration, bring in more spiritual energy. People are going to go, that's it? No drama? I'll go somewhere else that there's drama. That's what happens. People love drama. I like drama too, in the movies, not in my life. So spirituality should not be full of drama. I mean, that's what you're aiming for. You're not aiming for, what you're aiming for is like, be still. Experience awareness that's growing and expanding. Experiencing deeper and deeper inner peace. Oneness with all. Oneness with the higher beings and brilliant light and blissing out of your mind. I don't know about you, that's what I want. But if that's not what you want, go for the drama sessions. Am I getting through? I know some of you are feeling very uncomfortable. I know that. Because when Nasser was talking about something similar before, I was going to say, that's not me. That's not me. But you know what? Those were the deeper lessons in my life. Because we have a tendency to look for what? Something very, very flashy, dramatic. When in reality, spirituality is not all about drama. It's just like in India, you heard of yogis that have spiritual powers. Siddhis, right? So people think, just because you have abilities, you're spiritual. Not really. To have those so-called abilities of, levitating and this, all that is wonderful and great. Just like in the church, when you can speak in tongues, it sounds dramatic. Oh man, that person's speaking, blah, 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 blah. Okay, great, wonderful. I don't understand what the heck he's saying. And guess what St. Paul says? He just shoots it down. He goes, I think it's St. Paul. Okay, speaking in tongues. Oh, good. Speaking language of the Holy Spirit. But if there's nobody to interpret it, it does not uplift the church. He's basically saying you're full of it. Get the idea? True spirituality is you experiencing stillness, oneness with God, oneness with all, and then it translates into good character into your life. And when there's a crisis, you're calmer than everybody else. When there's a crisis, you keep your head straight. You know what to do. When there's a lot of drama, you can cut through it and say, okay, everybody calm down. This is the problem. These are the options. These are the solutions. Let's do it. That's spirituality. Not like there's a crisis, you go, oh, let me chant. And then afterwards, then what? I don't know. I'm still waiting for the channel to come through. Get the idea? What happens is when you have stillness, you have a stronger connection. With stronger connection, intuition wakes up. When intuition wakes up, you know, not guess, you know with full certainty what needs to be done. That's why there are people out there, never meditated in their life, never done any of the spiritual work. They're just good people. When there's a crisis, they're calm, they're collected, they just do it. You go, how did that happen? They've never chanted in their life. Exactly the point. Don't get fixated on the process. Get fixated on what your end result is. You know, that kind of message does not get popular. When I teach classes, when I talk like that, people don't, oh yeah, man. Most people like, whatever. But when I start saying, okay, when you chant, when you meditate, when you do this, you start feeling tingling all over your body. You feel heat exploding out of your head. People go, wow. People like flashy stuff. That's why the Lord Jesus had to do flashy stuff. Otherwise, these dummies don't get it. They have to see miracle after miracle, then they believe. Even then, they didn't believe. Could you imagine if the Lord Jesus just taught, love your neighbor as yourself? They're going to go, they walk away. Make sense? So I want to just put that to you that this spiritual detox is what you call purification. There's only two ways to do this. One is do it proactively, or two, it will be done whether you like it or not, because there's no other way to progress. If you do it proactively, you get to decide how much goes out and what goes out and when it goes out. If you don't do it proactively, good luck. It's like rolling a dice. You could be in deep, deep meditation and suddenly just or in deep, deep meditation and you're about, I'm almost seeing that light. I'm almost touching that light. And suddenly you go, Get the idea? Here's the best news of all. And then we'll do our meditation. The first step in the spiritual detox, or purification to be more exact, is to realize that the process is needed. The process is needed. That requires something that a lot of people don't want and can't handle. It's called self-honesty. You just watch Instagram and Facebook and all this social media. Everything's like, I'm perfect, I'm this, I'm that. And look at them, and nowhere does it say, I need to clean out my old frequencies and vibrations so I can become higher frequency. I can be connecting to. Nobody talks about that because it requires work. Most people like to be told, oh yeah, you're already perfect. Everything is good in your life. You don't need to do anything else. All the good stuff will just come to you. You've been saying that message for 20 years, and how come nothing has changed? Because you have not cleaned out your crap. Now, try saying that in public and see how popular you're going to be. People walk away. Huh? What? It needs to work? Can I just chant this and own that and press this button or take this pill and suddenly, ding, I'm enlightened? I wish. I'll be first in line. Get the idea? But I learned it through my teachers. Like, it does require work. That's why one of the virtues is constancy of aim and effort. The other virtue is honesty and non-lying towards oneself and towards other people. But before other people, you have to be honest with yourself. You have to realize, I'm not yet perfect. There's a lot of stuff I need to work on. And I know in order to experience a deeper oneness with God and all, and whatever term you want to use, I need to work on my weaknesses. And the way my teacher explained this is, these weaknesses are like weeds. Are like weeds. Spiritual practice is like pouring fertilizer. Some of you go, ding. Some of you had aha moments, didn't you? Haven't you noticed sometimes you do intense meditation? Like, oh man, this is the most loving, peaceful thing I've ever experienced. And you're already saying, oh, I wish I could feel like this all day long. Then after the meditation, a few hours later, you're talking to a family member or at work, they do something you don't like, you snap at them. You go, that doesn't make sense. How come I'm becoming more impatient? How come they're making me angry? See what I mean? There we go again. They're making me stuff. Oh, that's because I'm filled with so much peace and stillness. I'm vibrating so high. That's why they want to attack me. So when people talk to me like that, I'm going, okay, are you done? So I'll just ask them, okay, do you want the truth that you want to hear? Or you want the truth, what's happening? They get to choose. Now, if they say, I really want to hear what's going on, okay, I'll lay it out. Tell them in their face. Some say, oh, okay, I got it. Some people say, no, you're wrong. They go find another psychic, another teacher, or somebody who will validate for them what they want to hear. Get the idea? So what happens is, when you practice self-honesty, you go, okay, these are the things I need to work on. These are the things I need to release. It was tough for me. The first 10, 15 years I was with my teachers, like, I'm constantly going, I'm not good enough. I'm such a total screw up. And then my teacher said, okay, don't go the other extreme. If you just look at all your faults, you'll never evolve either, because energy follows where you put your attention to. All you have to do is acknowledge, okay, I have a tendency to be a lazy bum. Okay, I procrastinate too much. All right, I realize those are my old tendencies. Any tendency I have is something I created. So at least I'm aware, I'm the soul, I'm the spiritual self, I'm not going to do this again. Use meditation, disintegrate it, cut. Okay, from now on, firm resolution. I'm going to practice being on time. I'm going to practice getting things done. I'm going to finish what I start. Now, you might think, well, that's easy. That's just like going to confession and then the priest telling you what to do. Nope. You know why? It has a magical effect. That magical effect is it wakes up your awareness. So next time you have a project coming up and your old tendency starts to creep up, like, oh, you can do that later. Just go ahead and surf the internet, watch that movie, watch this, do that, go chat with your friend first. Don't do this. Part of you will start going, wait, that tendency is coming up. Nope, I'm not going to do that. That's my old tendency. That's not the real I. So you do certain techniques using violet, disintegrate it, and you say, okay, you picture yourself doing it, I'm going to do it now. And you do it. You see, it brings up awareness. And awareness, this is the way my teacher explained it. Without inner reflection and firm resolution, you cannot have awareness. Without awareness, you cannot transform. Think about it. If we didn't know we screwed up, would you try to fix it? No. It's called a delusion. Isn't it? Think about it. So that's why awareness is so important. Awareness is not just awareness of the heavenly realms, the angels, that is and that. Awareness starts with what? Hey, you. You. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What is the crap you need to get rid of? What are your strengths? It's called self-honesty. That's why in the teachings of the Lord Buddha, guess what he teaches? The Eightfold Path. Number one is right viewpoint. Right viewpoint is the right perception of what's really going on, inside and outside. Without this right viewpoint, you would not know what the next one, which is right thoughts. You would not know what the right thing to say, which is right speech. You would not know what to do, right actions. And right thoughts, right words, right actions manifest as right livelihood and lifestyle. You wouldn't even get there because you didn't get through the first one. Let alone the other stuff like right concentration, right oneness, right, none of that, because you didn't get it straight the first time. Does that make sense? By the way, just as a segue here, tonight, where you're all invited, just put it up there now so you guys see it. The Soul Evolution mini workshop tonight in preparation for the Wesak Festival. That's tonight, okay? Anyway, just go to mastercode.org. It's in there. Anyway, now why is this important? especially when there's a full moon, there even more fertilizing energy coming in. And next month's full moon is the most powerful one of the year. So could you imagine if we have a lot of weeds, and our weeds are the negative tendencies we have that we did not pluck out, and you pour that energy in, it'll be a forest. Make sense? That's why I'm bringing this up now. Because a lot of you, yeah, man, I want to catch that meditation. I want that spiritual energy. Yes, but make sure you prepare yourself. A lot of people do fasting. A lot of people do this, do that. All these things in preparation because, part of them say, because I want to make the most of it. What they don't realize subconsciously, make the most out of it means what? I want to be as clear as possible. Okay, nobody's perfect. I mean, I have my stuff. Everybody has their issues. But the key is you strive to keep removing the layers. So when that energy comes down, less stuff is being triggered. Make sense? And since you lay on good stuff into your aura, that's what gets magnified. I hope that is making sense to all of you. So, first I want to apologize if my tone is too strong this time because I've seen too much when it comes to this topic. I personally went through it, and I've seen people suffer for many years in their own delusion because they're not willing to admit that there are things they need to clear out. And oftentimes by being nice to them, by saying, oh, it's okay, it's all right, you're growing, everything's fine. And you don't tell them in their face, come on, get rid of it. You're prolonging their agony. Because I cannot tell you how grateful I am. And I'll finish with this. People ask me, what can you say is one of the greatest blessings you have with your teacher? I can sit there and say, oh, he taught me advanced spiritual techniques, gave me the spiritual truth, did healing on me, taught me these great things, gave me the ability to teach it. I can tell you all that stuff. But if I were to narrate just one, what is probably his greatest gift to me? And I'll tell you what it is. One day, he pulled me into the office, to another room, sat me down, told me my 11 character defects, and told me how to fix it. Literally stood there and watched me do the technique to get rid of it and gave me instructions on how to keep doing it. Somebody say, well, it seems like one time he gave you a blessing. And those are all great and wonderful. Believe me, I'm super grateful. But if I were to look back, what was the defining moment of my spiritual practice is when he told me in my face the crap I need to remove. And he told me, number one, you're this. Number two, this. You need to remove. I mean, he said it kindly, but he told me in my face. And it was probably the most humiliating thing in my life. But you know what? To this day, for me, that was one of the best blessings, the greatest blessings my teacher had for me. Because it helped me got rid of the stuff and give me the awareness to keep watching out. What are those tendencies that he saw in me? Now, obviously, you don't have my teacher do that to all of you. But if you understand the concept, to practice self-honesty, all of us can do this to ourselves. And to this day, I still do it. I still watch myself. Okay, I think that part of me is getting bad. Okay, I need to do some technique to do this. Or I start watching myself. Okay, I'm getting swayed by this ridiculous idea. Okay, I'm not practicing honesty. I'm not practicing constancy of aim. You're constantly watching yourself. And a lot of people, they don't like that. It's too much work. People think spirituality is just like strumming with the angels, chanting Om all day long, and just floating. Hey, buddy, your idea of spirituality is not real. Real spirituality involves bringing down a lot of spiritual energy and serving other people. And that process involves making your pipelines clear as possible so more of those blessings can flow through you to share with others. As I always say, you are blessed so you can be a blessing to others. If you're full of crap, you cannot be a blessing to other people. Is that direct enough for you? I know it doesn't sound like holy words, huh? But ask me if I care. It is what it is. Deal with it. So let's meditate now, shall we? After that nice conversation. To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, thank you for the blessings. Thank you for your compassionate, purifying light. Thank you for helping us be aware of our weaknesses and eradicating them. Thank you for blessing us with the wisdom and the empowerment so we may be instruments of love, mercy, and compassion to the entire world. To all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers, to my beloved and respected teacher, Grandmaster Chokok Sui, to his teacher, Mahaguji Mailing, also known as Guru Padma Sambhava, and all the high beings, thank you for this opportunity to learn and to serve in full faith, and so it is. All right, let's do the meditation twin hearts. From very cerebral and very willful to very loving. Okay, tap your heart, tap your crown.
Sorry, I missed that. Could you say it again, please?
Sorry, Siri is interrupting me. Okay. All right. It's good to know that even computers are listening to spiritual teachings. Okay. Anyway, raise your hands. So be aware of your heart. Be aware of your hands. First, imagine someone you love in front of you. It could be your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, your children, parents, whoever it is. Just picture them in front of you so it's easier to trigger that love aspect within you. Fill them with love. And just say, from my heart to yours, I shower you with love and much affection, unconditionally. Fill them with love, with absolutely no expectations. So be it. Now be aware of your crown and your hands. Fill them with golden light. And just say, may you be blessed with inner peace and inner healing. May you be blessed with divine love. So be it. Now, we'll share this love not just with one person, but the entire earth. Visualize the earth in front of you the size of a little ball. Fill the earth with beautiful pink light from your heart flowing through your hands. We will use the prayer of Saint Francis of Assisi. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Wherever there's hatred anywhere in the world, let me sow love. Bless your family, your friends, people you work with, the city, the state, the country. Let it just keep expanding. And bless it all with beautiful pink energy, unconditional love. Where there's injury, let me sow pardon and forgiveness. Bless all the people who have hurt us, and bless all the people we have hurt. Let all be blessed with peace, love, and forgiveness. So be it. Where there's doubt, let me sow faith. Where there's despair, let me sow hope. To all who are suffering in any way, and many at this time are going through suffering and challenges, many with their health, with their finances, with their relationships, and for many also their spirituality, they seem lost. Bless all of them with hope and with faith and a better life. So be it. Just fill them with beautiful pink light. So be it. Where there is darkness, let me sow light. Darkness is the absence of spiritual light in one's life, the absence of knowingness or realization that we are beings of light. May all be blessed with spiritual realization that they are a being of light, part of a greater light, which we call oneness. So be it. And where there is sadness, let me sow a tremendous amount of joy. Be aware of your heart and your hands. Just say, our hearts are one, our souls are one. And in this oneness, may all be blessed with peace, with love, with the spirit of forgiveness, with hope and with faith, with light and with lots of joy. So be it. Just be still, keep your tongue on your palate. Can you feel that energy flowing through you? We're just the pipelines. So it is. Now, be aware of your heart. Take a deep breath. Lift your feeling up to the crown. And exhale. Again, be aware of your heart and crown. Take a deep breath. Go to your crown and exhale. One more. Be aware of your heart. Take a deep breath. Lift that love within you to the crown. Exhale and stay there. Your crown is filled with beautiful golden light. Let that golden light from your crown flow down through your hands to the entire earth. Fill the earth with golden light. Lots of golden light. From the heart of God, through my soul, through my entire being, may every person, every being on earth be blessed with love and kindness. Let all be blessed with great joy and happiness, with understanding, harmony, and divine peace. Let all be blessed without exception. So be it. So be it, and so it is. Just keep your tongue on your palate. You might feel a pressure, a tingling, or a stretching. Just let the energy flow through us as one. Now, gently be aware of your heart, being in your crown at the same time. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Imagine golden light pouring out of our hearts, our crowns, and out of our hands to the entire earth. From the center of the heart of God, through my soul, through my entire being, may every person, every being on earth be blessed with love and kindness. Kindness. Just look at the news. Most of the problems you see is because people lack kindness. Kindness to themselves and kindness to others, regardless of race, religion, and belief system, or political leaning. Lack of kindness. Bless everyone with peace, loving kindness. Regardless of their differences, let there be peace, love, and kindness to all. All means all, especially the people who are different from you. Flood everyone with peace, love, and kindness. From the center of the heart of all loving God, through my spirit and soul, may every person, every being on earth, in the higher worlds, middle worlds, even the lower worlds, let all beings in every dimension, above and below, every direction, let all beings be blessed with God's unconditional love and kindness. Let this loving kindness permeate their entire being, on all levels, on the soul level, mental, emotional, physical level. Let this peace, love, and kindness permeate all beings now. So be it. Peace, love, and kindness. So be it. So be it. From the center of the heart of God, may all be blessed with understanding, harmony, goodwill, and the willingness to do good. This willingness to do good is a manifestation of love and kindness in action. So be it. So be it, and so it is. Some of you are probably feeling a massive amount of energy flowing through you. Probably some tingling, pressure. Just let it flow through. When we allow ourselves to be simply pipelines for these blessings to flow through, we become part of the blessing. Because our channels become pipelines for these blessings to flow through. We are blessed first before it reaches the earth. So allow yourself to simply be a humble channel. We are all humble channels for these blessings to flow through, to bless every person, every being in the entire earth now. So be it. So be it. May all be blessed. So be it. Now, lower your hands on your lap, palms up, just be still, keep your tongue on your palate, keep your eyes closed. Now imagine a beautiful golden flame just floating above your crown. Be aware of your heart. Gently send a stream of love from your heart up to the center of your head. Stay there. Be still. Up to your crown. Stay there. Pass your crown up and into that golden flame. And stay there. Be still. You are the soul, the spiritual self. You are not your body, you are not your emotions, you're not your thoughts. Your body, your thoughts, emotions are just your instruments, your vehicles. You are the soul, the spiritual self, a spiritual being of divine intelligence that allows you to regulate your mind. You are a spiritual being of divine love that allows you to regulate your emotions. You are a spiritual being of divine power to regulate the movements of your body. That is the real I that is within you. Just silently affirm, I am that. Be still and listen. Just let your awareness drift deeper and deeper into that golden light, that inner stillness and peace. Now. Mani Padme Hum. Be still and swim in that light. Be immersed in that brilliant light, love, and power. That is your true nature. And just simply let go and let things be right now. Gently, very slowly, come back to your physical body. Just gently move your fingers and your toes. That helps bring you back to your body. You know, your fingers and toes are the farthest thing away from your head, right? So as you move and wiggle them, it allows your energy to just flow through your entire body. It also activates your basic chakra, so it grounds you. Okay, raise your hands. We're going to release the excess energy. Remember, when you do this meditation, mass amount of spiritual energy is generated. So you just want to share that love and blessings to others. So visualize your family and all the people you love in front of you. Fill them with golden light. May all of them be blessed with good health, with happiness, with prosperity, and with spirituality. So be it. May all be blessed. So be it. Now aim your hands down. Be aware of your feet, the base of your spine, and your hands. Just flood the earth below you with golden light. Let our beloved Mother Earth be blessed with divine light, divine love, and divine power. Let our beloved Mother Earth be healed, regenerated, and revitalized. Blessings be to Mother Earth. So be it. So be it, and so it is. Keep going. Keep blessing the earth. All right, open your palms. To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, thank you. To all the spiritual teachers, spiritual elders, holy masters and saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers. Personally, to my teacher, Master Choco Sui Mahaguji Mailing, thank you all for the blessings of love, of light, of your compassion, your compassionate healing and purifying light. Thank you, in full faith, and so it is. Well, that was a silence of maybe 5 minutes. Close. I hope you're all okay. Anyway, so we'll have Anchor the Light tonight, just like we normally do. That's going to be 7 hours and 10 minutes from now. And immediately after that will be the Soul Evolution mini workshop. Now, some of you, what is it for? Essentially, we just want to give you a framework on what to practice in preparation for the full moon of Wesak that's coming up April 26. Okay? Now, some of you go, what time is it? All right, 7 p.m. Pacific Daylight Saving Time. Go on your internet, do a search, 7 p.m. California time. What time is it? Now, if you want to be count it from now, put a timer. It's 9 hours from now. How's that? I hope I'm right. So it's 8 hours to the Anchor the Light, another hour after that. Okay? So, if you want to make sure you don't miss it, join us for Anchor the Light. And afterwards, we'll give you a little break, go on your pee-pee break, and then afterwards you come back for the workshop. That's that. Come on, don't you guys want to make it easy? You guys make it too darn complicated. Well, is it this and that? I like things simple. Step 1, step 2, step 3, finished. Okay? It's that simple. So we'll see you tonight. Namaste. You all take care. That's it. The ones who don't have the link, just go to mastercode.org. You know, we have it there. Some dude over there is doing